right, let's.
Figure out what the fuck's going on with them, bro.
With what?
Let's fucking some shit up.
What, Patreon?
No, any service to fucking
Oh,
do
I know.
business, dude. We gotta make our own shit, I guess.
Well, the first thing that we're gonna talk about is the whole Meg the Stallion thing with the record label, record label, record label stuff.
Situation.
The little situation.
What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I feel like when people say stuff like, oh, Meg should have read her contract and that it's her fault and blah, blah, blah. I feel like in our day-to-day lives, we sign contracts all the time that we don't read, and we sign away our information all the time. And I don't know.
Effectively.
I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, she should have read it to the best of her ability, but I wouldn't go around being like, haha, you deserve to get gypped. Like, how come nobody ever talks about the people who are finessing people? Like, how come pretty much. And it's just like, how come nobody, like, ever holds the people accountable that are doing the finessing? Like, how come you always got to laugh at people for getting finessed or for not, I don't know. I just feel like that shit's not cool.
You should never...
Or reasonable. Like, she's not a lawyer, because people keep saying just the fact that she's a college student that she should have known that. And it's just like, bruh,
there's no correlation between that necessarily.
Because
she could have been going to school to be a botanist.
One thing that people forget about is Taylor Swift. The same thing happened to Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift came from money. She has her parents are millionaires. Like, she came from money, and she signed a bad fucking deal. So it's just like,
it's all about trust. Can you resize the shout out reel for me? It's just like excluding on it.
But I don't know what you mean. Like, just make it smaller?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. I was just fucking with my OCD bad. But when you trust somebody, though, you trust that they have your best interest in mind, right? Mm-hmm. And in a record label contract situation, a lot of people are unaware that, like, there's 200% of every record label contract. So a lot of niggas get finessed just off of that fact. A lot of niggas, if you come into the picture thinking, all right, this is 100% deal, shit, 50% sound good, don't it?
Right.
Right? It sounds good to me, right? A lot of people don't know that. Somebody in a record label told me this shit. I didn't even know this shit. Rest his soul. That was my nigga. But the second part of it is like, dude, when you're a starving artist, you're a hungry artist, you trying to get on, bro. Most niggas will sign anything.
Right.
Especially if you don't believe in yourself, or you it's hard to fathom where you can go, bro. Because niggas love to fucking, like, dream, but dog, she fucking killing the whole game
she
right
really
now.
Is.
She number 2 on trending. We were just watching the BICTH.
Yeah, music video. She also So basically what she did is she got a restraining order on her who is it? The president of the CEO of the
officer of the record label.
Right. Because apparently he was threatening her and stuff, and the court granted her, like, a specific time period to where she could release certain stuff. So she dropped a project and she released the BITCH video. I haven't listened to the project, but I just watched the video with Daniel, and honestly, it was okay. And I feel like it wasn't completely her fault why it didn't just, like, amaze me. And, like, I really like her a lot. I just feel like it was cut really weird, like, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it was cut all over the place, and it wasn't really telling a story or, like, flowing. But she looked good. Kinda. It looked rushed, right? It looked rushed. But she looked good in the video.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, she looked really good.
Out to her, because, I mean, what she's doing is a ballsy move. It could fucking be a publicity stunt, but when you told me that there was, like, restraining orders and shit involved, I'm like, damn, that's borderline snitching right there. Like, niggas is in court and shit. Like, there's paperwork somewhere. There gotta be.
Oh my God.
But yo, at the end of the day, this could be a very costly gamble because I mean, nigga, you can't be breaching contracts out
Right.
here willy nilly. Like for real, niggas
Dude said that
can
he
get
didn't
sued.
even know that she went to Rock Nation or whatever, and then that's
Now
that made him feel salty and shit.
that's the one thing that you can do though. If you're going up, your lawyers can handle the little niggas lawyers. Like
Right.
fuck out of here. So money talks.
One thing that I will say is I love Meg, dude, and I'm all for her wave, but I feel like she should have kept this private. I feel like she should have lawyered the fuck up in private and did all of this in private and then let him do his shit in public. Because, like, I don't know. Because it's one thing to put out a project, but it's another thing to, like, put something out and then, like, let everybody know it's like a rush and then the project looks rushed and then it's just like,
But it
and
was
then you drop it on the same day as Lil Uzi, who
hold on,
just
hold on,
dropped
hold on,
some
hold on, hold on,
fire.
hold on, hold
Like,
on,
damn.
hold up, because we gotta reel it back a little bit.
Okay,
Reel it the fuck back,
go ahead
nigga,
then.
because
Go ahead.
boy, you just said a mouthful when you said that. That was the fucking nail in the coffin. But in reality, that was the smartest way. I do want to give her a little kudos for not being quiet about it. If you were gonna take that route, because although this shit is definitely gonna get dwarfed by Eternal to take for two main reasons. But we'll get to that. But that was free publicity like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Niggas listening to that shit. Is number 2 on trending. And now that you said she with Rock Nation, bro, if she continues to thrive and prosper, she has nothing to worry about. Cause if you thriving and prospering, niggas got the bar mitzvah niggas behind you and shit. The bar mitzvah boys don't play, dog. They got the best lawyers.
They don't.
Bar mitzvah boys.
Jasmine
Hashtag.
said maybe she's doing this to expose how grimy these labels are. They love to take advantage of women and smaller artists.
Yeah, they gonna keep doing
True.
that though.
True. I honestly feel like I'm gonna be so honest though. And Meg has shown on multiple occasions with her actions that she is a girl's girl. Like she'll stand up for her fellow girl, but we're not about to sit here and act like she didn't make this public because she wanted to release her art and somebody told her no. It had nothing to do with no women empowerment, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that's in my opinion. I feel like it had nothing to do with that. It just had to do with her being an artist and her being sensitive about her shit. And she got mad because she didn't realize what the fuck she sold her soul over.
Right.
I don't think it had anything to do with that. But I think she would agree with that statement though. But
so,
I would say she would agree, but I don't think that was the intention.
God damn. You just never know. This is why you gotta know your worth early on if you can, bruh. Or just like dream big, cause like,
Right.
nigga, if you know your worth, like, nigga, you came up when Nip been telling niggas like, bruh, read that contract. Read the contract. Read the contract, nigga. Readers are leaders. Read the contract.
Chill.
Daddy, chill and read the contract.
Oh my God.
Like, oh my God. Bro, that shit'll make or break you, bro. What's the whole point? How many times in somebody like y'all said though, she was trying.
But here's the thing, Daniel. Here's the thing.
What's up?
Because I saw a notary post this, and he was like,
Not a notary.
he was like, bro, whenever I look at contracts that are more than 2 pages, I give a side eye. Like, and the majority of the contracts I see that are crooked be 70 pages long.
Yeah, because you won't read that shit.
And what the fuck do you think be slapped the
small.
fuck on these people table? And then you know what bruh did that was really, really grimy, like super grimy? He was like, Meg, you disrespecting the deal, but that's the one your mother signed off on. And that was fucked up.
Hey.
That was fucked up.
Here, mama should have read the contract. Because like you said.
And by the way, I'm allegedly, because...
like you said.
But bruh, I did see that around,
shit.
but I don't even trust TMZ now.
That was some real shit. You said if the shit is over like 2 pages, like, nigga, what do you need all that for, bro? But at the same time, though, nigga,
Cause shit, bro, you seen all of our freaking every time we moved, you seen the fucking move in packets. They give you fucking folders. We move in this bitch, what we get? 2 pages. Boom.
Make or break you,
Boom.
dog.
No bullshit. Straight to the fucking point.
Because that's how it should be.
Boom.
But at the end of the day, they have the key. So it's either, nigga, you can get in this industry, you can be in the house. It's a shitty house for some people. Some people get to go upstairs to the suite and have all the party and the bitches and shit. Or you could just be in the house and not in the cold. She chose to be in the house. She ended up at the top. Didn't know she was going to be at the top. She got it. But how they do it, like you said, 80 pages in a bottle of rosé. Nigga, you just want to sign in and pop that bottle of rosé for your fucking Instagram live. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to sign and read no contract for real, bro. But shit, bro. Fuck it. Niggas been fucking up contracts forever. But she should have dropped it last week, though.
Yeah.
Because Lil Uzi right now is doing like, niggas been waiting on him like Frank Ocean or some shit. It's been like fucking 2 years or some shit since Uzi's dropped. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, we're about to talk about this in a second.
Oh, for sure, dude.
All right, so
What's
we're gonna
your
move on
advice
to
Meg? What would you say to her? Shit.
Shit, do what the fuck. I mean,
you.
shit. If I was like shit, Meg. I don't know, bitch. Like,
I thought you would give a fuck.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. Like, what the fuck?
Read the damn contract next time.
Nah, bro. Fuck that. Nah, fuck that, bro. No, fuck that shit. Meg, like, shit. All I would say to her is, bro, everybody makes mistakes in youth, bro. Because now she got lawyers, bro. Cause like you said earlier,
miserable boys behind.
Cause like you said earlier, even though if it were me, I would have moved in silence. Like you said, her lawyer probably would have been like, "Nah, say that shit in public, cause you know what type of dude the CEO is. He gonna bark, and that's gonna do the snowball effect to make all this work in your favor."
Yeah, that's some 48.
Cause shit, like, bruh, if you got a lawyer, you got money, you got a lawyer. Meg's moving smarter. We all do dumb shit. Shit, I signed a badass contract when I was her age, and I'm just now about to get out of it. Like, bruh, it is what it is. That's why I like whenever people are like, oh, she signed the contract, bruh, you still playing fucking Sprint right now. You still paying fucking Verizon right now because you made a fucking
that's
bruh.
The transition I wanted. That's the one they deserved from you, Nadja. Let's move on now. That's what I'm talking about.
So these are his charges. Here, hold on. Let me scoot this up so y'all can see. So, compelled by force or threat of force, enhancing circumstance, use of deadly weapon. So he had something. Basically, the girl said that they coerced her into doing that, like with deadly force. Like they either had a gun or a knife. That's what I was thinking, like a carving knife or some shit you can get off. Yeah, because I don't see these jits with no fucking gun. They don't seem like the type.